Where is this time wound? Here? Alright, which Elder Scroll do I have to read? The Dragon one? I assume it's the Dragon Scroll. The other two are related to, Dawnguard.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krithwolf Akrin.
It'd be cool if the scrolls were used more than once, but it's cool enough that it's DLC and base game as well.
Have you no thought beyond the bloody of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
Yeah,
You
when their modders
worry
add in the
too
other
much,
territories.
brother. Victory will be ours.
It's cool.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
This is Roy Campbell
What
from
did you
Metal
know?
Gear.
4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone.
Snake, you have to turn off the PlayStation.
Against Alduin himself, Golfo, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right,
No,
not needed.
we'll deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
me, Tarodis, him hind paliv, zuu hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
I got an achievement, learn 20 shouts. Oh, hell yeah.
What have you done? What twisted words of agent? Tarodis locks my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power, I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel the first time, worm. See it in your eye. Skyrim will be free!
Oh shit, she's dead.
It's no use.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater! My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out! You are banished! We shout you out from all our endings unto the last!
It's kind of crazy, they couldn't even beat him, they just had to like send him forward to the future to hope that somebody else could beat him.
Worked. You did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Damn. Defeat Alduin. Wow. He's just here.
Bless you. My belly is full. As of your fellow mortals, dove
Yeah, come on, land, buddy. See if you're gonna keep talking shit now that you have to land.
Lost Font, you are too late, Alduin.
Oh god, he does a lot of damage. Hey, Fryderman. Thanks for the follow. Oh god. Okay. Well, that was, that was very quick. Alright, let's try that again. Love you, model. Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, do I have anything that resists fire? I've got an amulet of magic suppression. Well, that should help a little bit.
To reach your fate in Sovngarde. Lost Font, you are too late, Alduin.
Alright, let's just keep our distance. Pepper him with crossbow bolts.
Join me in pairing with your mortal friends.
Okay. Let's keep my distance.
Weapons of my ancient foes, but you are not.
Okay, Parthenax is distracting him. Thank you, Parthenax.
Strike with all your force.
Come on, Parthenax, keep him distracted. Come on. Of course, we can't beat him yet. Did I beat the Civil War quest? Yes, I just beat it just before.
But
I was with the Imperials.
Firstborn of Akatosh.
So I'm continuing a bit of main story now.
I cannot be slain here by you
Yeah.
or anyone else.
So you're gonna run away, that's what you're telling me.
Not prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Ah, what a coward. He loses the fight and he just dips. Wow. Alright, Parthenax. Oh god, your face is all bloodied up.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
It wasn't really a victory since Alduin escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar par.
I like how he keeps throwing in dragon words like I can understand what he's saying.
Right. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
I need to find out where he went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Mat Mahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun.
Ah, yeah, this part. I remember this part.
It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, hmm?
The Jarl of Whiterun might not think so.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
The need for speed. You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thu'um since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
Huh. Interesting.
I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words. How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
I'll go Fus.
It is called force in your tongue.
That's the one I use the
But
most,
as you
so...
push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Okay. Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon.
Yes. This was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him.
So Dragon's Reach was built by the Akaviri? It doesn't look
Nearly
Akaviri.
crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet.
Wow.
Pak. The Hofkosayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
Yeah. I can meditate on another word of power?
I do.
Or does he just give me another choice?
Yeah.
Can I please actually use the option that I selected?
Has been known as Dragon.
There we go.
Which calls to you.
Alright, Fus is already the one that I want to use, that's
of-
fine.
That is Fus.
Okay.
Let its meaning.
Fair enough, fair enough. So now we can equip unrelenting force. So what is force without effort? You stagger 25% less, and foes stagger 25% more. That sounds pretty good.
Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Alright, thank you, Parthenax. Okay. I don't really want to do any more story right now. We made some big story progress already. So I want to start looking for the Nern roots again. I don't know about that. You know what? Let's do the fishing quest. I've never done fishing before. I know it's specific to this edition of the game, but I've never done it before. Let's give it a go. I wonder what sort of stuff you can get from fishing. Yeah, it's from the
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed
special
to
edition.
Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So probably this is going to be another word of power, I'm guessing. Letter from a friend. Ah, yeah. Bone strewn crest. Alright. We can check that out at some point.
Nope. Sorry.
What say you,
Come to
Mr.
see
Blacksmith?
Balaman. Take a look.
Alright, Misk. Ooh, a bunch of iron ore. No silver ore, unfortunately. Do I have anything that I can sell to you? I don't think I do. That's worth a pretty penny.
Return any time. You're quite welcome here.
Please help me. I'm going to
Alright, let's check out this fishing stuff.
me that way. Who are you to judge me?
Welcome.
I really need your
Allow
help.
me to recommend the Black.
I don't want to
Friar
lose
Mead,
my
the
job.
purest
as a
brew in
fisherman.
all of
What
Skyrim.
am I going to do?
Why are you so worried about losing your job at the fishery? If you can catch fish, there'll be a job for you there. Unless you'd forgotten how to fish, then I could imagine you'd be in trouble. Right, this is glass here. I'm surprised that glass is like one of the highest tier, like, light armors. It kind of doesn't make sense, does it?
By the gods, a dragon's been sighted just south
The
of the city,
waiting,
flying
the
around lost,
insufferable
hung over.
waiting.
What's wrong?
Here, I want you to have this. Don't ask, just take it.
I won't go back to a
Bounty juvenile mud crab.
I won't.
Okay. After hanging out my sword and bow to live a quiet life, I decided to study the lives and habitats of mud crabs here at the Riften fishery. It's my hope that one day we might breed mud crabs like we do fish if anyone else at the fishery shared my interest. I'm in search of a juvenile mud crab, so I may study its growth. These young mud crabs rarely leave the water, so I need an intrepid fisherman to catch one. They can be caught in almost all lakes and streams throughout Skyrim, though a breeding ground is said to be in Whiterun west of Broken Fang Cave. Okay.
The waiting, the insufferable waiting.
I see you hired someone to catch a juvenile mud crab, but they never returned.
Do you know Bellathor's
Oh.
shop in Whiterun? It would seem so.
I don't know why this keeps happening. I keep clicking on an option and it just drags me back to the top one. I wouldn't mind taking over the bounty.
Thanks. Good luck out there.
Alright. What about this other guy? What's this other guy want? I'd like to improve my fishing skills. Could you teach me a few things?
Of course.
An entire list of fish to catch, but I only just learned how to fish.
That doesn't change anything.
I'll bring them back soon.
My thanks to you.
What a weird, quest line, hey. List of fair weather fish. Carp, glassfish, goldfish, pogfish? That can't be a real name of a fish. Pogfish. Apparently there's a book in here. Pogfish. Fishing Mastery Volume 1. What does it say? You decide to learn to fish. Every journey begins with a single step. It's got some tips. Start casting your line right off the docks near the Riften fishery. Carp caught in lakes and streams. Glassfish, temperate lakes. Small in size, commonly caught seen in fair weather. Goldfish, temperate lakes. Pogfish, temperate streams. It's a very strange quest line, I can already tell.
The waiting, the insufferable waiting.
Where's the quest marker at? Okay, this is taking me to the mud crab. We'll try and see if we can at least catch this mud crab. Yeah, I've never done fishing before, so I don't know what this is all about. Hopefully the rewards are worth it. Although I suspect they may not be. Maybe you can fish out, like, loot as well. Like, rare items. That'd be pretty cool. That wasn't even a fishing. That was just pick one up. Alright, so how do we actually fish? I'm assuming we need to equip the fishing rod, right? But what is this? Like a pillar or something. Gyukar's Monument. Alright, fair enough. No idea what that's all about. Pick some flowers, which is nice. It's interesting that it's like, it's all Imperial soldiers now. So, obviously the Imperial soldiers take over the towns, that you win over in the Civil War. So the towns that didn't get taken over by the Empire, so the ones that were already on the Empire's side, will still have their regular guards, but all the other towns will have Imperial guards. Kind of interesting.
Please
The
help me.
waiting. The insufferable waiting.
I managed to find a juvenile mud crab for you to study. Here you go.
Thanks. Couldn't have done that without you. I'm grateful for your efforts. Here, take this.
100 gold. Know of anyone in need of fishing work around Skyrim?
You're headed to Falkreath. It's all in this note.
Bounty glassfish. So how do I actually fish? I assume I equip a fishing rod, which I do have.
It is done. I won't go back.
Or not. I don't really know how to actually fish. There's no clear prompt about, like, oh, here's the button. Or anything like that. Hmm. Alright, well that counted as getting a carp, even though I didn't actually catch it. Goldfish and glassfish can only be caught in lakes. Hogfish are found in streams. I should be able to catch what I need fishing off the docks near the Riften fishery and along the river that leads to Iverstead. But where do I actually do the fishing from? And if I'm lucky, I could just find all the fish in these barrels, but I suspect they probably deliberately made it that you can't get all the fish. That would be quite the oversight if it was possible to get all the fish that you need from these these barrels. Then again, knowing this game, I wouldn't be too surprised if they made a doo-doo like that. So where's the places that we can actually fish? I'm assuming there's like particular spots that I can fish.
I won't go back to Amonsham. I won't.
Or am I actually expected to swim in the water? Surely I'm not actually expected to like actually swim up to the fish, right? Ain't no way. Catfish? There's gotta be like a spot where you can fish, right? Is it because I have a spell in my second hand? Do I need to like unequip it? I'm very confused.
You must take the lexicon.
What?
Free me of my burden.
Lexicon burden, what are you talking about?
Memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to Avanshenzell. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Alright, I'll take the lexicon.
You must bring it to Avanshenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
Unfathomable depths. Alright. Fair enough. I really don't know what I'm missing with this fishing stuff. Fishing supplies? Ah, I see. While fishing, press activate to reel in your line. Reel when there is a strong pull, reel in your catch. How do I know when there's a strong pull?
I won't go back to Avanshenzell. I won't.
Ah, I reeled it in too early, okay. I get it now. I think. So that's light pulls. That's strong. Salmon. Amazing. Okay, I get it. It's pretty basic. This could be a good way to sink some time. Slaughterfish, ooh. Nasty looking thing. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of fishing mechanics in games generally.
I won't go back to Avanshenzell. I won't.
I mean, they're not, they're inoffensive, I think, generally. Like, fishing in games, it's usually not too complicated. Like this, it's at least easy. Some fishing games take it way too far, and they make it like, oh, you have to spam the button, but don't press it too much, otherwise the line breaks. Brook bass? Yeah, don't press it too much, otherwise the line will break. Those are the ones that annoy me. At least this, it's just press a button at the right time. It's like, same as like Animal Crossing. A lantern, okay. I'll catch 3 more fish. So 2 more after this, and then I'm gonna do this Avanshenzell quest, because I feel like this woman's gonna keep bothering me about Avanshenzell. If I don't do something about it.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back.
A bucket, amazing. 1 more. And we'll do 1 more after this. Why not? Bit of spot of fishing. Nothing wrong with that. Tongs.
I won't go back to it. I won't.
I mean, I think there's no fish in the water, though. I think the reason why we keep fishing up junk is because all the fish are gone. Steel cuffed boots. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we get our crossbow. I'm gonna drop all my junk, because I really don't need a bucket. Or lanterns. Or, for that matter, steel cuffed boots. Alright, let's go do this Avanshenzell quest. I'll try and figure out some fishing stuff off stream. I'll figure out if there's better places to go and stuff like that. Okay, where is this place? Avanchenzel. Alright. Hope this is not going to be a super long dungeon. Knowing my luck, it probably will be very long. I think I might have done this one before. I think this was part of the Ethereal Crown quest, so if I've already cleared the dungeon, it should be relatively easy to get through. Obviously the enemies will respawn and such, but it still shouldn't be too complicated. I don't think I've ever done this quest. I don't remember a woman ever telling me about a...
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being
lexicon.
Watched.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the
Deepest
lexicon,
Fathoms.
we leave. Don't get jumpy.
So I haven't done this.
If you two cannot handle
I
this,
think.
we can find others to hire.
Yeah, maybe I haven't done this quest. Oh, iron ore. Yes, please. Yeah, iron ore is still the best way to get smithing experience. Freaking spider crab. Robo crab. Yeah, I'll look into fishing off stream. I'll see if it's even worth doing these quests. It's definitely something different, but just because something's different doesn't mean it's necessarily worth doing, you know? It's not worth doing solely because it's different. I should specify what I mean by that.
This place is unbelievable.
Indeed. Avanchenzel is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the Dwemer.
Awesome. It just suddenly turns around, pivots. Makes me miss. Very nice. At least these enemies are quite weak. That's always a plus. Door is barred from the other side. Damn. Okay. I had hoped that there would be a way to get through this quicker, but seems we'll have to do things the long way. Peanut butter jelly the long way. Don't mind taking my time with things like this, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I still don't know how with these Dwemer ruins, how they're still, like, fully, like, operational. Like, how are all these robots still, like, going? I don't know, they've got, like, their own independent power sources and stuff, but surely they would just break down over time, right? Like, machines will just break. Oftentimes for no reason. Just because they get old. Like my PC's starting to. You know, there's nothing strictly wrong with my PC. It's not like I haven't treated it well in the time that I've used it. It's just literally getting old and from wear and tear just from use. It's, running out of steam. You know? But these robots, you know, it's been how many years since the Dwemer disappeared? It's been at least a few hundred, if not a few thousand years.
Why are all these metal fiends ignoring us?
Avanchenzel is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems
I don't know. It's one of those things that I think it's better to not try and understand it. It's better to just go with the flow. So the robots were ignoring them. This particular, like, party that was coming through. But they're attacking me. So they're attacking me because I assume, here's my guess. I assume that when they took the lexicon, it, triggered, like, a defensive system or something.
We should have hired a thief.
We are thieves, you fool. We're stealing too.
And yet none of us can pick a damn lock.
Eh. Good thing I can pick a lock. I don't need another Amulet of Kinnereth. What's my lock picking at now? I think it was 91 if I didn't read. Sorry, it said 90. I don't know why you like need any of these perks, honestly. Like, finds more gold in chests and chance of finding special treasure is pretty nice. Those are like the only perks that are actually worth anything in this tree. And even then, like, once you get to this stage in the game where I'm at, where money is no longer an issue, do you even need those perks? I don't think so. I think if I get to 100 lockpicking, I'm gonna reset it so I can get more XP. Of course, that still requires me to get another 10 levels, which is easier said than done. Which is very time consuming. It's a very slow skill to level up. The problem is there's only so many locks in the world, right?
This place is huge.
It is large indeed. I did not anticipate a Vanshinzel's size or the time needed to uncover the entrance.
I'll leave them to their devices. They can discuss the lore implications on their own. Good thing I just rushed through that door, eh? I saved myself some damage. Racial phylogeny. That sounds like a... not a very nice book. Ooh. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I've definitely never done this quest, and I suspect I've never set foot in this particular ruin. It's the first time for everything, right? Yeah, I don't even know what a Skyrim 100% playthrough would look like. Typically when I've played Skyrim before, I've just done, like, basically the main quests, the faction quests, and a couple of bits and pieces here and there. I've never, like, actually taken the time to explore, like, all different areas. I'm running a little low on crossbow bolts, unfortunately. Down below 300 again. Dwarven ruins suck? Yeah, they are like... one of the more annoying types of areas in the game for sure. I will give you that. Like, my biggest issues with the Dwarven Ruins is, like, once you've done one, it's like you've done them all. They're all basically the same. And I know you could say, well, actually, they're not the same. If you look carefully, this one is big and this one is small. Aesthetically, they all basically look exactly the same. There's not a ton of variety. It's all the same enemies. All that sort of stuff. But at least they have different quests and stuff in them, so there's a reason to go through them. It's not like you're just going through them for fun. You're going through them because there's a particular thing that you want. Why is there an Amulet of Talos in a Dwarven Ruin? That doesn't make any sense. I don't think the dwarves would be worshipping Talos. I think Talos might have been part of the reason why the dwarves disappeared in the first place, if I know the lore.
These things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems as if they were waiting for someone.
Yeah, see, there you go. They were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon. That's exactly what I thought it was. Oh, good grief. Why are there so many of these spiders? I'm just gonna run past the spiders. We don't need to fight that many spiders. I'm good. They could have added more dungeon variety for Anniversary Edition, but they got lazy. All they did was slap the Creation Cup to it and call it a day here. I don't have Anniversary Edition. I was thinking about picking up Anniversary Edition because it's the Steam sales, right? I was actually genuinely thinking about it. I was like, I'm having fun playing Skyrim. And it is just more Skyrim. But I thought about it again. I was like, nah, I can just leave it. I can always change my mind later, but as of right now, I don't really want to get it.
Let the field mouse run. Your pay will be double.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
So Fathom actually led the people in here. Well, she can't be too upset when
You hear the lexicon calling
she gets
out.
cursed or whatever by this thing.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
Oh, yes, of course, I meant ours. Yes, I would never dream of betraying you at the last moment. Surely not. Oh, I hate when this glitch happens. It's the crossbow. The crossbow glitch. It enters kill cam, but doesn't actually shoot. Pretty sure that only happens with the crossbow. It's because the speed at which it reloads, it's slightly off.
We're almost there. I can hear the lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right. Wait!
Oh, I see there's traps down there. I assume these are the spinny blades. Oh, there goes Watches the Roots. This must have happened recently. His corpse is still completely fresh. So Fathoms is the only one who made it out, I assume. That's the Centurion. Here we go. Not bad. Ebony arrows. There's Breya. I got the Ancient Knowledge perk. What does that do? 25% bonus when wearing Dwarven armor, and blacksmithing increases 15% faster. I wish I had this perk ages ago. Oh my god, that would have saved me so much time. Oh my goodness. I've been trying to grind my blacksmithing for so long, and now you tell me this is a perk that just gives me plus 15%? Oh my... Oh... That's too funny, man. That is too funny. What the heck? What's out here? 2 gold pieces on a skeleton. Very nice. Incredible. Honestly, just incredible. What a great reward. Damn, this is just the path out. I'm surprised there's no, like, return to her to tell her that I've done it type thing. I guess she doesn't care. She just wanted to get rid of it. It was more guilt than anything else that was why she was, like, kind of feeling the way that she was. Alright. We'll head back to the fishing area. I'll start there next time. I'll look up off-stream if it's even worth doing this fishing stuff, like if there's any actual good rewards for it, before I commit time to it. And I think probably next time I'll also finish the main quest. We've only got a couple more quests to do. I think, what is it? It's you... So we do the capture of the dragon. Then we go to... I can't remember what the place is. There's like the dragon temple or something. And then we go into the final area to fight Alduin. So I think there's 3 main quests left, if I'm not mistaken. That sounds right. Is the lady here? That's my question.
Need something? Tidings. Need something?
She just actually doesn't care. I guess from her perspective, I did the quest. That's it. Fishing supplies. Oh, River Betty. Bam, bam.
The
Kuroneko.
city still reeks with the stench of the storm cloaks.
Until next time.
Sick to my stomach.
Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Alrighty, hopefully you guys enjoyed this session of Skyrim. I know I did. We got through quite a lot of story stuff. We did the Civil War in like 2 hours, which was pretty surprising that we were able to get through it so quick. A couple more main story quests and a couple of little side bits, which is always fun. So next time, probably I'll finish the main quest. I'll have a look to see if fishing is even worth doing, and then I'll decide if I want to do it or not. Definitely the main quest. And then, really after that, unless I want to do lots of side quests, the only thing that's really left is the Dragonborn DLC. So we're probably getting pretty close to finishing this this playthrough. It depends how much stuff I want to do. Like, I'm not sure how much I want to get through in this playthrough, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not planning to do every single, like, named quest or anything like that. I'm not trying to get to level, you know, 200 and whatever. I'm just trying to get through as much of the content as I can while still having a good time. But I've been having a good time, so maybe we'll play a fair bit more. But we shall see. So hopefully you guys had a good time. I know I did. And I'll catch you all in the next Skyrim stream, more Skyrim videos. See you next time. Bye-bye.